What's that? You want to hear even more about me? Well, I mean, you asked. Here are 25 more totally interesting facts about me. I actually beat Ocarina of Time for the first time this year. I know, I am a mockery to Zelda fans. But I swear, after that I've beat like 2 more Zelda games and I'm like right in the middle of Majora's Mask. I'm making it up to you. Cats are my favorite animal and consequently, my spirit animal. I'm married, which, I mean, is a recent thing, but it's still an awesome thing. Sparkles, sparkles, sparkle. My favorite Girl Scout cookie is the Samoa. It's just, can't beat it. My hair is naturally curly. I can play in a very basic way guitar, bass guitar, piano, drums, and I can read music. That I can do. I sing. I love basketball, and I particularly love the Utah Jazz. Look at this sign. Probably like my all-time favorite YouTube video is that one where they have the screaming goats and they're singing along to Taylor Swift's Trouble. It's like so great. It really is like one of those things that's hilarious and you don't know why it's hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Hashtag laughter for days. I can talk like really fast. I can kind of rap too. I can talk so fast that I can pretty much rap along to Rap God. Okay, I totally can't, but I'm like really close. I collect those Funko Pop figure things, those ones. I keep them all nice in the box and stuff. You know how I collect Legos. Come back, I didn't mean to throw you! And video games, and video game memorabilia. You know what? Let's just make this fact, I collect everything that's awesome. Yeah. Look how cute they are! I have now been to 5 countries. I live in the United States. I'm totally still counting it. Canada, England, France, and Italy. I can burp on command. I am great at parties. So I used to love to watch Man vs. Food. Who didn't? I mean, really. But I honestly, truly believe that I could do some of those challenges. I have the stomach capacity of a very thin Japanese man. If I ever do a food challenge, I promise to post it. I super hate the color pink. Always have. My mom once told me that she put a little pink outfit on me when I was a baby, and it, quote, made it look like I itched. And she said I was fussy all day until we got home and she took it off, and then I was like, fine. Such a yucky color. My name is Megan. Megan, really hard to figure out. But I spell it M-E-G-H-A-N. It's Irish. It's not that weird. It's also not that hard to spell, Mrs. Meekum from 4th grade. Honestly, you people. I am the reason, okay fine, people like me are the reason that Walmart has that stuff, like that like see it on TV shelf and like the candy and stuff right at the checkout aisle, because I am the biggest impulse buyer ever. I will be walking through the store and I will see something and I'll be like, I need that. We were at Walmart yesterday and we walked past the Nerf guns and I was like, I need that. My husband's like, no we don't. And I'm like, yes we do. I don't need a Nerf gun, I just want it. It's there, I want it. Which is also funny because I'm one of the cheapest people I know. Like, I'm not afraid to buy stuff, but if I can save a buck, I'll do it. I go completely out of my way to get really loud socks. One of the loudest parts of my wardrobe, hard to believe, I know, is actually my socks. Like, check these out. They have Maleficent on them, and they say evil. I love socks. I am a terrible swimmer. Like, so bad. My husband and I just went to Hawaii. We're in Hawaii, we go on this snorkeling trip, right? And we like are getting off the boat into the water and I'm like, no, I don't need a floaty. I'm good, I don't need a floaty. I get in the water and I come up sputtering like every 3 seconds. I don't know. I spent the whole rest of the snorkeling trip with like 5 floaties. It was so much better. My husband's like out in the deep end with the sharks. Just his snorkel, it's fine. He swims like a fish. I will say LOL in a conversation, but I don't say LOL, I pronounce it as like a word. And so I'll be having a conversation with somebody, I'll be like, oh, lol. And it's funny because nobody ever stops me and is like, what? Everybody just goes along with it. Like, I know they don't know what I'm saying. I know that it sounds like nonsense. I also know that it's ridiculous that I will say lol as I laugh. The first concert I ever went to was Fall Out Boy, who I still love. I was 14 years old. I spent all the money I had to go to the concert, and still, my biggest regret to this day is not getting a Fall Out Boy t-shirt. Like, honestly, the hipster in me wants to be like, I saw Fall Out Boy before they were cool, because it's true! The tickets were like 20 bucks! But that's okay. Nobody else needs to know that I saw Fall Out Boy when I was a kid. I want to. I want to know. I'm not allergic to anything. Allergies would suck. My guilty pleasure, I have a lot, but one of my biggest guilty pleasures is really crappy female pop singers. And I know that, like, they're famous and stuff, and I know crappy is a harsh word, but it's just generally accepted that they're not literary scholars with their lyrics. I don't know why! I love, like, Kesha and the Pussycat Dolls. They just really help me get my groove on. I pop my knuckles. I don't know if it's necessarily a bad habit. I've never actually met anyone who's grossed out by it. I know people are, but I think it feels good. There's nothing better than a nice cracked knuckle. I generally remember my dreams, and for a while I kept a dream journal. I eventually stopped because my dreams are just so freaking weird. Like, they're so weird though. Like, I had one the other night that this little girl that I used to nanny had, like, gotten together a gang of other little girls her age, and the gang was trying to kill me, and I spent the whole dream, like, running away from the gang. I also had a dream once that I was, like, running away from the police in this giant cathedral, like, stained glass, the works. And running away from the police with me were my two best friends, Ezio Auditore and Cersei Lannister. I don't even know. At the end of the dream, it turned out all we really wanted to do was play the, like, big pipe organ in the basement. I have owned 3 cars in my lifetime. The first car I had was actually a truck. It was a Ford Ranger. His name was Smurf. He was named Smurf because he was Smurf Blue. I sold Smurf probably 6 months after getting him so that I could get Bruce. Rest in peace. And Bruce held strong forever until we wrecked him. Seriously, rest in peace. And I got my new car. Her name is Harley. She's shiny. So there you go. There's 25 more facts about Meg. I'm a really interesting individual. And stay sweet. Beginning to feel just like a rap god. Lol. Also, welcome to my new house. I'm kidding! Stay sweet.